Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. So today we're doing a couple of different things. First of all, I'm filming on my phone, which I rarely do, but my camera doesn't seem to be doing good things right now. It's pretty old and it won't record audio, video, and focus at the same time without shutting itself off. So we're just using the phone. It's just so much easier rather than film and realize that you don't have your footage. So we're doing a couple of things today. I'm going to go into the salon. It's Monday, so today is technically a day off, but I'm going in to do two clients. One is my mom, and I'm going to do some laundry and some cleaning. I'm just in the vehicle getting ready to go. But I had put out there on social media at one point about snacks. I know that we're all getting into the season where we're going to have our heads stuck in a jar of peanut butter at some point. You know, prom time's coming up, wedding season's coming up, summer is coming, even though, you know, it doesn't really look like it right at the moment here in New Brunswick, but summer is coming. So I wanted to talk about snacks. So these are what I have. These are what we're going to go through. I have a favorite bar. They're called RX bars, and I'm going to insert a picture here. But I don't have any left. I went digging for one. I thought I had one in my gym bag and I didn't. I must have eaten it. So I need to reorder those. I love them. They are absolutely amazing. So far they were my favorite. They are definitely number one. So if any of these stack up to those, I will certainly let you know. But okay, so I have these. I'd like to know if any of you guys use any of these or not. Because I don't know, if you're in the salon and you're super busy and you don't schedule yourself a lunch break, I don't know how many of you do, but I don't, you're not eating and then you're starving when you get home. You're not doing your best work because you're hungry. So I wanted to, in one place, test all these at the salon. I don't want anything super sweet. I don't want anything with a whole bunch of crap in it, but I did get these. I do tend to get my groceries across the lines in Maine. We live quite close here. So some of these I have gotten in Maine. They seem to be a better price over there even with exchange, but I just get them when I get my groceries at the grocery store. But you can order these. You can also find most of them within Canada. So these are the next ones. The Be Up. Their reflection's gone. So I'm going to try a few of those. There's your Quest bar. I'm going to try them. I know a lot of people like them. Okay, another Quest. Bath cinnamon roll. I feel like that should be good. Power Crunch bar. These are pretty popular. I got a few of them. I do have a few of those. I have quite a few of these because I feel like they're going to be similar to the RX bars. So I'm really excited about those because seriously guys, those RX bars are so good. And I do order them from the States. I order them from the States and it makes them kind of expensive by the box, but I feel like they're worth it. I was eating one a day. I absolutely love them, love them. And they weren't terribly sweet because there's nothing any worse than being crazy hungry and then whatever you get your hands on is really sweet and it makes you not feel good. Speaking of sweet, I have tried these before. I do know that they're super sweet, but they are really good when you want something sweet. So I do keep those in my little stockpile as well. So I would love to hear what your guys' opinion of these is, if you've used them, if you do use them, or what you keep in the salon. I do keep that jar of peanut butter that I think we maybe all have, or anyone that I know seems to have. I try to keep an apple or whatever. I try to keep a whole liter of water at all times. Of course, there's always your coffee, and from time to time, an energy drink, sugar-free. I know that doesn't make it any better, but anyway, sometimes energy drinks because that's what it takes to get through my day. But I would love to know what you guys are using as snacks. So let's carry on. I'm going to show you some nails here. I'm just going to voice over some smoke nails that I did. Let you know what I did and how I did them. But I hope you enjoy. See you later. Okay, so we're beginning by using a coat of the Fusion Paints Black. I love this stuff. When going for a full coverage black, I do tend to use this one. I really enjoy it. It dries tack-free. It has really good coverage. So I'm putting a coat of that on. I've previously done the entire set of acrylics. So I've removed her old stuff. We've done C&D acrylic. I use a Light Elegance acrylic brush, the number 10 Kolinsky Light Elegance. Love that brush. This is the Light Elegance gel polish brush, which I am in dire need of a new one. I've got to remember to do that. It's not something that ends up on my to be replaced list, and then it gets lost in the shuffle and I don't end up getting another one, but I do have to do that. But the Fusion Paints Black 101, hands down, love it. Great stuff. I do have the Light Elegance Black Tie Buttercream. It's not as great a coverage. It's okay. 2 coats is good, but it's just good. I find that this stuff has really great coverage. These nails were probably some of my favorite that I've done in a while. I don't know what it is about them. I just find that they're classic and they're cool. They're catchy to look at. They're interesting. They were fun to do. They were reasonably easy to do. Now I haven't shown putting the second coat of this on because it is just a second coat. There was nothing special about it. In the second coat I usually come in through and make sure my sides are done well and then my ends are kept well. That's pretty much all you're missing by not seeing the second coat. So I'm using my Light Elegance Selena Riden swirly brush because it's just a little bit longer than the shorty brush, but a little bit shorter than the stripey brush. This is the Light Elegance Buttercream White. I believe it's called just white. Correct me if I'm wrong. Now, originally, the reason why I'm using this white instead of my Fusion Paints white, because I do love the Fusion Paints white as much as I love their black. But the reason why was I wanted the dispersion film off of this. My original plan for these was to use the dispersion film and put a bright pink C&D additive pigment that I have on top of where that white is, so to make like a rainbow smoke nail. But I tried it. I cut it out of the footage because you couldn't see it very well, but I did try it. It went horribly wrong. It was terrible. So I did cut the footage, ended up removing that one nail. We just tried it on the pinky nail of product. We ended up liking this better, so this is what we stuck with, and I'm really happy with it in the end. I'm really glad that we did. So I'm just floating that stuff on there. I was just kicking it on there. No big deal. Nothing too serious. Not being very careful with it. Right now I am using a micro swab with some 99% alcohol on it. That is the trick to making the nail smoke. Now I switch out here for a different brush. I kind of have a brush that I use simply for alcohol when I'm doing this type of thing, because the alcohol does fluff your brush. It kind of ruins your brush, makes it expand a little bit, doesn't do good things for it. So I didn't want to use my Selena Riden brushes to do that. For obvious reasons, they're lovely brushes, they're amazing, and I'm really, really trying to look after them well. So this is an older brush. You can just see that this is really simple. This is not sped up. This is me working in real time. Not spending a terrible amount of time on each nail. Just smoking it out. I'm kind of messing around now, playing between moving my brush back and forth and bringing the brush solidly ahead So that one's into cure. So we're just coming and doing the second one. I want to talk about what I'm wearing on my nails as well. This is simply Glam and Glitz After Dark. They're white. It's a nice milky white acrylic. It's glow in the dark. And when I say glow in the dark, guys, this stuff glows all night long. You can wake up in the morning and it's still glowing. That's what I'm wearing on my nails. I've not encapsulated it. I simply put it on, buffed it out, and then used my Light Elegant Super Shiny. So that's all I'm wearing on my own nails. So I'm doing the exact same thing on this hand. Randomly throwing on the white gel, coming back through with my alcohol. I'm going to seal these up after. So her hand is in the light, and because it does take us a little bit of time to do this, you really want to make sure that all your alcohol is evaporated, because it is going to kind of pit in your top coat. If not, kind of the way sometimes that I find foil does, but it will pit a little bit. If it's something you're worried about, perhaps you can even explain that to your clients, that it may do that, so that they're not alarmed. Anyways, as per usual, if you've enjoyed this, please, please, please give the video a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, please do. I do stuff like this all the time. If you have a vlog idea, if you have a video idea, put it down below. I love to hear your thoughts, and I really hope you have a great week. Bye.